All right, we're back. My name is Jesse, and we're gonna stick with our power station build today. Hopefully, we turn it on today. Plan today is to hook up our server rack battery to the 6000 XP, hook up communications, and then turn it on. One thing I spaced out on was 1/0 wire. Um, for some reason, I thought when I got the server rack battery, I thought I ordered 1/0, but I didn't. And the server rack battery only comes with this 2 gauge, like small wire, but it's just to go in between batteries. It's not necessarily to go to the inverter. But luckily, I was able to find some at it's like a marine boat store. They had 1/0, and they also had the lugs, because these were actually kind of hard to find. Surprisingly, you're not really going to find lugs like this at AutoZone or Home Depot, O'Reilly's, Lowe's, or at least not the ones by my house. But they had them at the marine store. So let's get into it. All right. I think I got everything. Hopefully, I don't forget anything. We got our wire, lugs, this heat shrink, torch. Should be everything. I'm just gonna cut this right down the middle. Feels good. My Amazon torch busted, so I'm just using it to start it. I think the phone's overheating. Camera cut out. But all I did is run the battery cable positive to the positive, negative to the negative, and then I ran our communications wire to the battery comm. All right, I don't want to over tighten them. That feels real snug. All right, let's fire it up. All right, all I've done so far is download the eco-worthy JBD app. I think it's a JBD BMS, and so the app is JBD lithium ion. So I've downloaded it, and now it says to turn the breaker on, and then it wants us to turn the BMS switch on, and then all right, I got the on, and then I got the run is flashing and 2 lights. We got on off, run is flashing, and then these 2 lights at the end, which are probably like the state of charge. So it says click add at the bottom of the app homepage. All right, I think that's what we're gonna connect to. Bluetooth. All right, says we got 31% state of charge. Now let's go to parameters. Let's go to inverter protocol. And then we're going to go to CAN protocol. And we're going to change it to lux power. Confirm. It says set successfully. All right. Our battery should be good. All right. I think I got it. This is from the 12,000 XP, but these are just some notes I took. And so we're going to turn the battery breaker on first. Or we're going to turn on the inverter battery breaker, and then the actual battery breaker. And then we're going to turn the power button on the BMS. And then we're going to power the inverter on the right side. There we go. Turned on. It's just showing the battery voltage, but it's not showing the state of charge. But looks like we're all right. Let's see if we got power. Let's hook up our Wi-Fi dongle here. Light turned on. All right, Wi-Fi dongle's on. All right, let's go to the EG4 monitoring app. There we go. Add station. 6000 XP. Chat, what GMT time zone is Arizona? Arizona is GMT -7. GMT -7. No daylight savings time. Add station. Add dongle. Dongle serial number. This one. The pin is let's see if we can add dongle. It says add dongle success. So Wi-Fi. All right, all 3 lights are green. Go back to Wi-Fi. I can see the 6000 XP on the app. All right. All right, this is our load breaker here. This should energize our panel on the other side. So come over here, see what we get. All right. All right, if we go across both hots, should get 240. 240 volts across both of the hots. 120 across the neutrals. All right. I'm gonna do a quick test with the PV input. I got those 4 solar panels leaning against the wall. Right now they are hooked up to this mini split. We're gonna disconnect them off the mini split and we'll hook them up to our PV wires. Off. So positive. Positive. All right. See if we get some PV. Oh yeah, smiley face. It says normal. Oh, now we got 140 volts go into the inverter, which is then going to the battery. I wonder how I change it to watts. There we go. It says it on the monitoring app, but we're getting 972 watts going into the battery from those 4 solar panels. I gotta somehow figure out how we change the settings on the inverter to show watts and state of charge instead of voltage, but 970 watts from those 4. Nice.